So welcome back to another video. Now I'm filming this on the same day that I actually worked on the Focus, so you probably saw that video last week hopefully. If not, I'll put a link for it up here for you, or up here, I can never remember which side it is. You can also tell it's on the same day because it's a horrendous spot on my nose. I think the man flu that I've had has just given me this horrendous spot on here. It looks like a witch's spot. But yeah, so that's how you can tell that I've actually filmed this on the same day that I did the Focus video. So today we're just going to do a couple of bits on the Fiesta, and obviously on the Focus, but you've seen that. I bought a couple of little bits. I've got a new centre console because the other one that we've got in the Fiesta is really sort of scratched up on the centre console and all the side bits near where the handbrake is, etc. Handbrake, do you like that? Yeah, and I've also got the boots I need to put in there. I've got a new indicator light because one of the ours has gone a bit sort of green and mouldy. Can't bother to wash it out and clean it, just bought a new one, much easier. So yeah, just going to get on with a couple of little bits on the Fiesta. I meant to have a new rear wiper, so I'm not going to de-wiper the car, just that's not for me. I did it on the Focus, and because I use the Fiesta daily, I may as well have the windscreen wiper on there. It's not, like I say, it's not a show car, so it's just a go car. So it just gets me to and from places, but obviously trying to make it look quite nice. Now I've just washed the Fiesta as well, and I can tell every time I wash it the paint seems to get worse and worse and worse, so it's in desperate need of a machine polish. But at the minute, the freezing weather here in the UK, there is no chance of me doing that to the car. So anyway, let's get out there and I'll show you all the bits that we're going to be doing. Right, so there's a car all washed looking. It always looks good on camera like there. When you get up close and personal, it's just horrendous, and I'm not going to show you too much because it's embarrassing. But you can see there, I've now fitted the jacking point cover. Now it looks whiter, you can see it just there, so it looks a lot whiter than the rest of the car, and I think that's just where it's new paint lacquered and been machine polished. So I think once the actual rest of the car gets machine polished, it should show up a treat. Also as well, the wheels are looking so much nicer. Just every time I see them, I'm so happy. And also, none of the air's been let out of any of the tyres, which is good. So that was the problem with the wheels in the end. So yeah, this is the indicator bulb that we want to change. You can see there the water line that's just got all nice bit of crusty water. So I'm guessing water's coming in from down here somewhere or up here. So I need to look into that. Well, you can see there when you wash the car, water drips down. So it may be getting behind there, but I don't know how it gets inside the light. Maybe it's cracked somewhere. But I've got a new one of them that I'm going to change. So we'll crack on with that. Right, so there's the new one, as you can see, looking a lot better. Now I think there's a clip here, so I'm just presuming that you can just pull these out. I don't know how easy that is. Probably need a trim removal tool, plenty of those. Right, so you get your trim removal tool, and I'm hoping, voila, push that in there. Ah, so it's that side, so I was completely wrong. And you just twist the bulb out, throw that on the floor, twist the new bulb in like so, make sure it goes the right way around. Boom, done. Right, so as you can see, there's the old crusty one, full of water. Well, the water's actually come out now that I've taken it off, but you can see all the mould and mildew in there. There's no way I was cleaning that. And now we've got a nice fresh one. So you know what's going to happen with this one, don't you? This one I'm just going to put over there. Right, so in here we have the new centre console bits. Obviously no scratches all down the side, bit dirty, but we can clean it up quickly. And we've got the panels to go with it, and we've got the handbrake surround, looking a bit dirty as well, but again I'll clean all that up, not looking that bad. So there's all the new bits to go on. Also I was missing these, so these are the light covers. They go on the back of the headlights and the side lights. I mean, they've come off a crusty car, but this car's not that good itself, so got those to fit to the car, but they need a good wash out. So these are the old wipers that we had on the car, and look how crusty that is, all rusty there. This was the other side, wasn't too bad. But yeah, I've got new ones of those. I've got the Bosch Aero Twins, a 22 and a 16, and these also belong in there. See ya. Right, where's the other bit? In here. Now I've not actually opened this yet, so I don't know what it looks like, but basically I'm gonna have to do it one-handed. Actually, I'll just put the camera down, it's easier. So in here, this is like the tailored rubberized boot mat. So I'm hoping, it says custom fit, it's also got a lovely bend in it there, which is rubbish. But it should just go in there. I think these sides need to fold up a little bit here. But yeah, that basically fits in there, just sort of, just helps keep everything a bit more organised in the boot, so I quite like that. But what I really need to do is need to paint the back of these as well. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. Yeah, you can see I think it needs a bit of moving around a bit. Obviously where it's been packaged, it's like folding down. All of this should sort of sit up, I think. But it's not like I'm going to catch water in or anything like that. But yeah, I thought that was quite a little good thing to have in the boot, because the carpet in there is crusty anyway. Right, so for this what I'm going to use is Adam's tyre and rubber cleaner. No, they're not tyres and they're not rubber, but they are plastic. So I'm hoping that it should be able to get all of the, I don't know if you're going to be able to see in there, all that crust all down these side bits here. All of that I'm going to try and sort of clean all that out. Got my interior brush, eBay job, beautiful. So yeah, let's see if we can get these looking good. So that is looking a million times better. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to dress it with some Aerospace 303. This stuff is legendary. Look at that. It's like brand spanking new. Right, I'm going to finish all this off anyway, and then I'll get back to you when I'm done. Right, so just so you can see, I've actually started taking these bits off anyway. But look, I mean, all scuffed to pieces. All these clips are broken as well. So in here, they clip into here, and that's all broken, which is lovely. So I'm going to have to find a way of securing them down. But I mean, look, that is scratched to pieces. It's all dirty down here. That's all scuffed to pieces. I mean, you can see how crusty and minging that looks. So yeah, we're going to get this out, and apparently it's like one of the easiest things to take out. I think this pops off, this undoes, this oh, it's just ridiculous how easy everything just pops out. So I'm going to try and film it, but I can't guarantee. Right, so let's see how easy this is to do. So that's definitely going to have to come off. I don't think I'll put this on properly either, the gear gator bag. I don't think I'll put that on properly. Need a new one of them as well, because that's disgusting. Right, so apparently, there you go, that just pops off. Undo the cigarette lighter. Right, this I'm actually keeping because this isn't too bad, but I'm going to give that a clean up as well, so I'll throw that there to give a clean. Right, this bit should just, there you go, that just pops off, literally. I think there's a couple of screws I've got to use. Again, look how bad that is. I'll lay it all out at the front so you can see it, but that's in a bad shape. Then there should be a couple of screws down here, a couple of screws down here, and then I think there's one, yeah, just there by the handbrake, which I can, should be able to get to. Little Torx 25, I think. So this one is a little Torx 25 down the back of the handbrake. So once you've done the 4 clips here, this should now come out easy. Right, so quickly, it's getting dark now because I've actually gone inside for something to eat and then come back and out here. But as you can see down here, I've used that lily brush because all the American detailers seem to be using them, and they seem to get rid of dog hair quite well, which to be honest it did. So I got mine on eBay and just hoovered up as much of dog hair as I can. So what I want to do now is basically get everything back in and get indoors because it's bloody freezing. Right, now for these bits to go on. So obviously I need to clean that a bit more there, but this fitting here doesn't fit down there, so I need to use the old trusty cable ties for this one, I think. But I don't think I'm going to be able to show you how I do it. I'm going to try. Right, so that there is where it should clip into, but as you can see it's snapped off, and I'm not replacing this whole unit just for a clip. So I'm going to cable tie it onto here, so that secures that in place. So I think that's a pretty half decent place to put it. A bit of a bodge, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. Yeah, so that's the panel now in. Like I say, there's the cable tie there. You don't really notice it, so it's not the end of the world. It's hidden underneath there, so when you're up in the car you don't even see it, so who cares. And that is the new plastics and the trims on the car. So I don't remember what they looked like before, but now looking a lot newer and fresher. And obviously once I do the interior detail on this car, they'll come out again and I'll give that a proper good vacuum and stuff. But that is looking so much fresher. So I'm going to get on the other side and then conclude the video. Not that you can see because it's pitch black. I've got my torch. So now you can see this side's all in, looking a lot neater, a lot tidier as well. That is looking good. Just needs a bit of a clean up again because it's getting filthy now. If you look down there, you can see now all the plastics looking neater and tidier. I probably could have done with getting a new one of them, but I'll just keep cleaning it, that'll be fine. Right, and just quickly before it gets absolutely pitch black, done that as well. Little stubby aerial. It says carbon fibre, but I mean I think it's carbon Schneider more like. But I think that looks a little bit better on the car. Not as intrusive as the other one. So yeah, that's it. That's going to conclude everything now for today. Right, so apologies if that was a bit of a boring video. But to be fair, all those little bits and pieces needed doing on the car, and I've been wanting to do them for ages, but obviously weather permitting. And also I've done this car video today as well, so 2 videos in one day has absolutely knackered me. How people do this on a daily vlogging style I do not know, because now I've got to go back and edit 2 videos, which just seems like it's going to take forever. But if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing weekly videos as much as possible, but if you're not subscribed to the channel, please click here. And if you want to watch the last video, please click here. I always look up there when I do it as well. I don't know why. Anyway, thanks for watching.